Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We're now outside Cutty Sark, that's there. And this is Coco's first time.
I've never been, I'm excited. I've always seen it and I've wanted to go into today, finally get the chance to.
She was born in 1869 and she's had a hell of a ride. So let's learn her story. She's a survivor. Come aboard with us.
Entering the lower hold, which is like the lower deck. And after that we'll go to the queen, and we'll go to the main, and then we'll even go down to the dry dock.
Oh, look at that. The original wood. So cool. You can literally see a slice.
This is where they kept the tea, so we're actually here now in the lower hold.
The lower hold, we're below the water line, and all the cheaper tea was at the bottom, and they actually kept the most premium tea at the top here, because that's the specialty. The Victorian people wanted the fresh and most premium product. Oh, you can see the ribs of the ship laden with tea, 1870. There's a theatre here. Have a little seat. You can watch this little historical film for free. So the Cutty Sark would take things to each country and then take things from that country and come back with it. So it would trade on the way there and on the way back. So that's quite smart, isn't it?
Yep.
Maximum income. So we're going to leave the cargo deck now and we're going to go up to the tween deck, which is in between.
Oh my god.
Cutty Sark. It is. It's beautiful. Look at it. It can actually be interactive. So
Oh, you
here,
can bring the ship home.
you can actually practice the journeys. So Coco's going to be Captain Widget. Steer her straight and steer her strong.
Oh wow, that's quite clever. I've wasted so many days.
You have to take the shortest route and the fastest winds. White Hat Wallace wants his cargo. Okay, Captain Coco.
Let's go.
Oh look, there's a little video. So this is Cutty Sark's original bell. The ship was loaded by lowering cargo down through the 3 hatches. One of the crew was actually thrown aboard and then the waves threw him back, so he was very lucky. Oh wow, what's this? This is what you would have seen on board the Cutty Sark on a calm night at sea.
This is the music from the boats.
It's a drunken sailor song. Early in the morning, an Opchi rises. Coco on the piano. This is you playing a Victorian song.
I'm actually playing it, you know, to the beat.
All for the love of you. Give me your answer, do. I'm half crazy. All for the love of you. But you look neat upon the feet of a bicycle made for two. How would you dance at dance hall to this?
And then they were putting a leg like 1, 2.
Oh, okay, a leg.
Sometimes they do something with the leg in it. Yeah, like how you're doing. Go girl, go girl. Show them your moves.
That was fun. So there's a little piano. And it plays little sea shanties. Go Coco, go Coco. You're now on tween deck. What was stored here, Coco?
The premium tea, so not cheap tea, but the fancy, rich premium tea, the good tea that was stored here.
The good, yeah, the good stuff was kept at the top because the elite of the Victorian era wanted the best and only the best. Oh my god, look how short, like the ceiling is, look, above my head, it's like that much.
Yeah, like if you're 6 foot, it's gonna be hard. I don't think if you're 6 feet, you'll be able to walk through. You'll have to crouch down.
Me and Coco, we're like 5'2". How tall are you? 5'3"? You're 5'4". I must be about 5'3" then. And we can comfortably walk under without hitting the ceiling, but
We feel so close to it.
yeah, but honestly, if you're any taller than 5'5", you'll be bending down in the Cutty Sark. Let's go up. Let's see what's upstairs. It's amazing. The head of the ship. And look at the view. Look at the mast. How epic. Oh, she's beautiful. Stunning. Coco, let's have a Titanic moment.
Where's Jack at? It's only Rose.
Oh, am I Jack? Okay. We're king of the world. Woo!
Yes. Oh my god, this view is amazing. I'm king of the world.
We're king of the world. Woo!
We're now on the main deck. Woohoo! Right at the top.
This is where all the action happened. So this is like the poop deck. This is where everybody used the toilets and the pigs were kept. The toilet. Here are the little piggies in their little hutches, but don't feel sad for them because the captain loved animals and he would actually let them run up and down the deck daily for exercise and to be happy. And the reason why the toilets are actually at the head of the ship is because the winds would actually blow to the front and that would take the stink away from the sailors. But do you know what we just found out? This is a pole that they actually use to secure the rigging up here. See that black and white thing there? The first mate actually gave the order for him to do something, and he was not getting on at all with the able-bodied seaman, was he?
Yeah, so Sidney Smith was the guy that asked John Francis, the able-bodied seaman, to do something, and he didn't listen, so he got that thing, struck him with it, and then 2 days later that guy died. John Francis was died, so that was the first murder on the Cutty Sark.
And then instead of facing up for his crimes, the captain let him jump ship, didn't he? And the crew found out and they literally went into mutiny, and some of them were clapped into irons, and the captain knew he's about to lose his prestigious place in life. He was going to be no longer captain, so he went to the back of the ship, which we're about to show you, and he jumped. So we have the first murder and the first suicide. So there are dark sides to the sea. See this building here, Coco?
Yep.
And you guys at home, can you actually see that some are bricked up and some are not?
Yeah, the first two are brick.
And do you know why that is?
I don't know.
Basically, they would pay tax on how many windows they had. So they would actually brick up windows so they would pay less tax. Clever, right?
Yeah. Shame they can't see out though, that's the thing.
That's why if you're in this area like Greenwich or certain parts of London, if you actually see blacked out windows and all bricked up, that's why, less tax.
We're trying to save tax. It's alright now because you don't need to worry now. That law doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, you don't need to brick up your windows anymore.
Yeah, you can enjoy your windows and look outside.
And now we're going to head to the stern, the back end of the ship. Chickens, see the little chickens? They have fresh eggs. Oh look, they have buckets. Do these open? Yes. You can carry things in this bucket, probably water. The limit for water per sailor was actually 8 pints a day. Now that sounds like a lot, but actually 5 of those pints were used for cooking your food. So you'd give that to the chef, then you had 3 pints left. So you drink about 2 because it's thirsty work, and then you'd have about 1 pint left. Brush your teeth, to wash yourself and wash your clothes as well. The water was on rations because you do not want to be drinking salty water or washing your face with salty water. That will burn you. If you've ever been to the beach and you've got salt water to the face, then you know. They learned that if they all grouped together and put their last bit of water together, they could wash their clothes together in a bucket, so they could be more economical with their water. So you'll find there's a real sense of community in the seamen quarters, and we'll go there after. But let's go to the stern where the captain committed suicide. Let's have a look. Oh, here's the plaque. Near this spot, Captain James Wallace committed suicide by stepping over the rail and into the Java Sea, 9th of September 1880. Wow, the stairs are just exquisite. Look at the stairs. Little portal. This is for the captain, his own little sink. Here is the captain's room, alcohol, bench. Wow, that's where the captain lived and slept.
This is the entertainment room, so they host people, they have dinner, they chill, they do drinking, games, anything they want you to do.
You could sit at this table by candlelight here, have fine dinners. Look at the ceiling there, amazing. That's the gorgeous fireplace. And this sideboard is really cute as well. Look at the wooden carvings.
Isn't it? The mirror's nice.
Here's the pantry. So this is separate from the seaman's pantry. This is for the captain and the first and second mate. So they had their own private food. Wow. Certified to accommodate 3 seamen. 3? Where would they sleep? Maybe on that little...
1, 2.
Wow. So that is tight living quarters. And then this is the steward's room. You can actually see the dining things there. And this is the first mate's room.
The rooms here are the seaman rooms. That's what we're going to go in and have a look at now.
Step in, Coco.
I have to bend down.
Look how they lived.
Oh look, the games.
Oh my god, this is so cool. So they worked 4 hours on and 4 hours off. So they had some downtime as well. And if you were on the early shift, then you're waking up at 5:30 a.m. I'm going to attempt to get inside just to show you.
Can you, Matt? You can't sleep straight, can you?
I can't stretch out. If I stretched out, I'd be like that.
Okay.
I'd be in the next bed. You have to actually bend your knees, maybe have one leg out, get comfortable. I mean, it's doable. It's not impossible. It's just not as comfy as the captain's room. But the good thing is you make friends. Like, imagine having a sleepover with your friends all the time. I would imagine that would be quite a strong smell because they couldn't properly wash themselves and their clothing. But I think when they all stink, they're not going to care, are they? They're all a bunch of lads in here. It's probably very much so of a bromance going on, I would think. They were strong, tough men, waking up 5:30 in the morning, securing the riggings, eating their rations, drinking their rations. They must have been quite fit, quite strong, because it's a very physical job and mental as well. The skills they had, the skill set to actually run this ship, it's so cool. Like, the youngest person they had was actually about 14 years old, and their parents would pay a pretty penny to get their sons to be an apprentice here so that they could have a life at sea. And it's just amazing, the history. It's all mostly 90% is original stuff, even though this Cutty Sark actually went up in flames. Luckily they had just moved all that 90% of it to Chatham to be restored, and then what actually burned was like the bits which was the flooring, so that gets changed regularly anyway because of wear and tear. So this is the original ship. It's amazing. Just come walk through history. It's epic. I love it. Cutty Sark, she's a survivor. She keeps surviving against all odds. Fire, flames, water, flooding, economical crisis, war. The steam engines coming along, and the steam engines actually ruined it for sailing ships because they were quicker, more efficient, but they're not as eco-friendly. So we're now trying to go back to sailing. Sailing is amazing. It's a bygone era, and this is the last tea clipper that you can actually physically step on. The one that beat Cutty Sark, guess what happened to her? She was used as target practice. So sorry hun, you won but you lost really. Cutty Sark's the winner. She stands tall and proud, raised up. You can walk underneath her. We're going to show you next. Come with us. We're going to go under her belly, under the hull, beneath, and you come with us. I'll show you. In the galley kitchen, this is actually the only room in the whole of the Cutty Sark that had tiled flooring, because if one of the coals fell on the floor, you don't want a fire to start on a wooden ship. This is where the chef cooked around the clock for the entire crew, and you had a set menu, and you also had these really hard biscuits which you had to knock so all the maggots and bugs would come out, which is pretty gross. We have the carpenter's workshop. The carpenter was a very important part of the crew. The carpenter actually saved the day when the rudder was actually broken in a storm and they couldn't carry on. So the carpenter actually found a stowaway who was a blacksmith, and they rebuilt a rudder at sea because nobody on land would let them do it there. And they almost won the race. They were only 7 days behind Thermopylae, but they did so well that they were awarded £50 for their efforts, and £50 was a lot of money in those days. So this is the sailmaker own teams, so the teams are quite tight.
Now I suppose you want to know how I am. Well, I am all right, and getting a muscle on me like a horse.
Coco, this is your first time aboard the Cutty Sark.
It looked massive, but when you actually go inside, you see it's actually way bigger than you think. I was like, wow, this is like huge. I can see why it was a cargo ship. But the structure, the design, like seeing a piece of history, it's been really, really good, like quite insightful. I've learned so much stuff that I didn't know.
She's literally like that Destiny's Child song. She's a survivor.
Yeah, and she's here to stay. She ain't going nowhere.
She's literally like, I'm a survivor, I'm not gonna give up. I can't sing, but she has been through so much. She's gone through oceans, she's been through icebergs, fire and flames, and now she's just memorialised in this gorgeous statue and monument. And we're going to walk underneath now. It's all golden. It's not just golden to be beautiful, it's actually so that no barnacles stick to the bottom, because barnacles slow it down. So everything is for speed, and she went 17.5 knots was her fastest speed, and that's very fast. And these sails captured the winds and pushed her forwards, and she just cut through the top of the ocean, and she was a record breaker. And she was beautiful as well, beautiful, and she got the job done. I mean,
She changed a lot of people's lives.
she got that tea, she got that wool, she brought it to London.
Coal, everything. So
Cutty Sark. Stunning, beautiful sunny day. Oh, love it. I feel dizzy now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I've lost my sea legs.
I actually feel dizzy as well.
Oh my god, imagine all the waves and everything.
Rocky,
Coco,
rocky.
there's a storm, secure the rigging. We don't know what we're doing.
We're not sea women or seamen.
We're not seamen, but we love seamen. Oh my god. It's £15 per adult, £7.50 per child. So if you want a day out, you can even go underneath the ship. We're about to take you there now. Sometimes they have parties, you can dance under there, you can eat under there. It's beautiful, it's golden. Let's go beneath her. Let's see under the Cutty Sark.
Let's go.
And you know how she got her name, Cutty Sark? Cutty Sark is a Scottish word for a little dress or shirt, and it's based on a poem, because there's this beautiful witch, she was out with her friends, and the guy on the horse actually fancied her. Name was Nanny. And he fancied Nanny, and he called to her, and he was very naughty in front of her friends, so she chased after him, and she was so fast in her little Cutty Sark. That's why this should be called Cutty Sark. And she grabbed his horse tail and ripped it off because he dishonoured her. So actually the figurehead on the front of the ship is Nanny, that she tried to catch him. She didn't mean to hurt the horse, but she tried to stop him, and he went through water and she couldn't swim through it. So Cutty Sark, because she's fast and she's got the sails and she's beautiful. That's how she got her name. This is the side of the ship. They've built this beautiful glass. He feels like waves, so she's permanently at sea, frozen in time. So if you have any sort of mobility issues or a pram, there's lifts, there's stairs, there's toilets, and there's a gift shop. Wow, Coco, look. Here's the rudder right in the cafe. Oh look, there's figureheads. This is the largest collection of figureheads in the world. You should go and see them. When in your life do you ever get to be under the ship? This is amazing. Oh my gosh, wow. Oh look, Abraham Lincoln. I mean, a bit creepy if you went into someone's house and they had all of these. Can you imagine? Oh, there's a little golden king. Do you see the little king?
That one reminds me a little bit of Snow White, but the hair's different.
What, the yellow?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that could be Snow White. Don't look too happy though. And they always have like one boob out. Have you noticed? It's always a bit...
Yeah.
One boob.
Oh, the dog. I like the dog. That's my favourite.
I love dogs. My Ella would love this one. I mean, it's a little Jack Russell. Look at it doing a little play bow. It's in a playful mood. These figureheads are a representation of the people on board the ship. Nanny is there, the white one. Jump, Coco, go, touch it. Yes!
Yeah, go bend down more and then more power when you go up.
I touched it, yes!
See?
Only fish would ever get to see this view. This is epic. Like, it reminds me of Peter Pan. You know when the Tinkerbell puts her pixie dust on it and it turns golden and flies at the end?
Yeah.
Guys, let's go into the gift shop now. If you
Quite
hold
good quality.
a red balloon, this will literally look like you're on it. You know that kid that gets pulled into the sewers? Model ship or ship in a bottle. We're now outside the Cutty Sark. If you enjoyed this video, give us the thumbs up. Comment below what is your favourite London attraction.
And we might try it out and vlog it, so let us know.
Subscribe for the next adventure and we'll see you there.
You don't want to miss our next one. It's a big one. I know you guys are going to love it.
And if you're fans of what we're about to see, you're going to love it. I mean, who isn't a fan?
Everyone loves some wizardry. That's the only hint you're getting.
She's given a hint there. If you want to see the other Royal Museums of Greenwich videos we've done, we'll link below the Royal Observatory and we will link below the Queen's House.
And we've only got Maritime Museum left, which we'll get done sometime soon.
And we have a really fun adventure plan. We're just about to book the tickets now and we're going to take you along for that as well.
Do not want to miss it. That's all I'm going to say.
See you in the next one. We're excited. We can't wait for you to come with us.